Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting author conversation. I am Navya from White Falcon Publishing, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with an author whose journey spans continents, industries, cultures, and decades of continuous learning and transformations. Joining us today is Mr. Pankaj Kumar, author of Always Becoming, A Journey of Growth, Adaptation, and Success. This book is much more than a leadership memoir. It is a thoughtful reflection on growth, reinvention, resilience, and what it means to keep evolving through life's many transitions. Through stories from his childhood in India and his life and work in Denmark, Mr. Pankaj explores how discipline, curiosity, adaptability, and purpose shape not only successful careers but meaningful lives. At its heart, Always Becoming reminds us that growth is never a destination. There is no final version of ourselves. We are always learning, changing, and becoming. Mr. Pankaj is a seasoned global technology business leader, mentor, coach, and speaker who has worked across Asia and Europe, helping organizations navigate innovation and transformation while guiding future leaders along the way. So, Mr. Pankaj, we welcome you, and it's wonderful to have you with us today. Before starting the conversation, I would like you to introduce yourself and to tell us a little about your journey as a writer.
Yeah.
Please start.
Thank you, Navya. A very good morning, and thank you for an amazing introduction. Uh, so, Navya, I'm very excited about writing my. This is my first book, and hopefully, many of the series. A bit about myself. I'm a business executive working in Denmark. I have spanned my career across 20 years across Asia and Europe, working in various Indian organizations, multinational organizations, and helping our clients grow through transformation. And looking forward now with this book, how I can help my other colleagues in the industry, the students who are coming out and can navigate in this highly changing and dynamic world. Look forward for the conversation.
Thank you so much for the lovely introduction. Okay, moving on to the questions. So my first question from you is every book begins with a reason, even if that reason only becomes clear later. As I was reading Always Becoming, it felt less like a business book and more like a conversation between your younger and older selves. So, what made you feel that this was the right time to write this book, and why did you want to share this journey with readers now?
Yeah, well, actually, it's quite exciting because after working more than 2 decades across Asia and Europe, collaborating across the various teams which I was working across geographies, learning from successes, setbacks, I realized that growth is never a destination. The people who thrive are those who continue learning and adapting. So this captures that journey, and I thought after spending so much time seeing the various cultures, this is the right time to share my perspective and thoughts.
Okay, right, sir. Thank you. Okay, moving on to the next question. Talking about the title Always Becoming has some magic, right? And it's simple, but it carries a powerful idea that perhaps there is no final destination in life. When you say always becoming, what does that phrase personally mean to you today?
Yeah, I think it's a good question, and why I put this title as the title of my book is because when you see the whole world is changing very dynamically, and
Yes.
it means no matter where are we in life, we are still work in progress because so many things are changing, technology is changing. Success is not about arriving at a final destination; it's about continuously growing into the next version of ourselves, learning and growing. And hence I thought this is the right
Yes,
title to
definitely,
progress with.
definitely, it is. Okay. So one thing I appreciated about this book is that it speaks to people at different stages of life. Whether someone is starting their career, changing directions, or redefining success, there is something relatable here. When you were writing the book, who do you think will benefit most from reading Always Becoming?
So I kept this book a little bit general so that it appeals to everybody. So in my view, this book is for anyone who believes learning should never stop. It is for professionals who are navigating change. It's for leaders who are guiding teams. It's for entrepreneurs building something meaningful. And last but not the least, it's for the students who are preparing for the future.
Okay, you have meaningfully written it, right? Uh, okay. So, across the chapters, there are lessons about resilience, adaptability, learning, leadership, and personal growth. If you had to distill the entire book into one lesson, one idea that readers absolutely carry with them, what would it be?
I would say that change is inevitable, as you have seen what's happening globally. I think, and growth is optional. So the individuals who embrace change rather than resist will create opportunities where others see obstacles. So I would say that this is the core message, that everybody should strive themselves to become better and learn.
Yes, yes, definitely. Okay. Okay, sir. And next question. So, the book takes readers through many phases of your life, from childhood and career beginnings to international leadership and life in Denmark. Looking back at the manuscript, was there a particular chapter that felt the most personal or emotional to write?
Yeah, I think I would say there are two chapters which are very exciting and gave me a lot of meaning into my life. I think the first one of the chapters was moving to Denmark. I think it was a defining moment, coming to Europe, learning a new culture, meeting new friends, meeting new colleagues, the new ways of working. But I thoroughly enjoyed it, and it also helped my family understand and learn, collaborate across a new culture. My daughter loved it. She still loves it. That's the one part. And the second part is, which also opened my horizon when I traveled to the Arctic Circle. So there, it was minus 31 degrees. I did a snowmobile expedition through the forest, and I also did a night mountain climbing and camping at the mountain in the night. So I think it broadened my horizon. It gave me a new perspective. So I think these two chapters in my book really stands out for me. I mean, all chapters are important, but these two chapters really stand out for me.
Okay, thank you for sharing your favorite chapters. It's always fascinating to hear which chapter means the most
Yeah.
to the author because readers often discover something entirely different within those same pages, right? Okay, moving on to the next question. So, today success is often measured through titles, achievements, awards, and milestones. But after everything you have experienced across your personal and professional journey, your definition seems to go much deeper than that. So, if someone asked you today what is success, how would you answer that?
Good question. So I think when I was growing up at 25, I thought success was achievement. At 35, I thought it was leadership. But now I think success is growth. So if you are still learning, still adapting, and still becoming, you are already succeeding.
Okay, okay. That's beautiful, beautiful way to define success. Okay, next question. So, sir, I was intrigued by one chapter, one of your chapter titles, that is the Medicare advantage. So, in a world that constantly celebrates exceptional achievements, you seem to embrace a different perspective. How did you, being an ordinary student with extraordinary determination, shape the leader you eventually become?
Good point. So I think while growing up, it was like back in those days. I was not a shooter, but I was determined to do things. So I think the mediocre advantage is an idea that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary outcomes when they combine curiosity, resilience, and commitment to a lifelong learning. So talent may open doors, but persistence is what keeps them open. So I would go with that thought.
Okay, that's wonderful perspective. Okay. Okay. So, one thing that I enjoyed about the book is that it doesn't present leadership as authority. It presents leadership as growth, service, and influence. So, how has your definition of leadership evolved from the beginning of your career to where you are today?
Yeah, so as times have changed, so I think my view of leadership also has evolved from authority to service. Early in my career, I thought leadership meant being the smartest person in the room, but today I believe that leadership is about helping others grow, creating trust, and inspiring people to become more than they thought possible.
Definitely. Okay. Okay. So you have worked across different cultures and business environments in Asia and Europe. Experiencing different ways of thinking often changes how we see ourselves, right? So what is the one lesson from living and working internationally that fundamentally changed your outlook on life or leadership?
Yeah. So I think living and working internationally for last 15, 20 years taught me that leadership is not about having all the answers. It's about understanding different perspectives, building trust across cultures. I think cultures is a very important part because you have to fit in different cultural settings across the globe
Right.
and remaining curious enough to keep learning whatever wherever you are in the world. So because every time you travel, I've traveled across 40 plus countries. So every time you travel to a country, you need to know the nuances, how you interact with people, and that makes the conversations easy, and then you are comfortable working and doing what you do in those countries.
Okay, sir. So, sir, as we reach the final chapters of the book, there is a strong sense of gratitude, reflection, and continued curiosity. If a young professional or aspiring leader picks up this book today, what is the mindset you hope they carry with them long after they have finished reading it?
I think good point. So I think if readers take away one message from Always Becoming, I hope it is this: never stop learning, never stop adapting, and never stop investing in yourself and your own growth. The future belongs to those who continue becoming.
Okay, that's a wonderful message, sir, and a fitting reflection of everything this book stands for. So thank you for sharing this. And so before we conclude, I would also love to hear a little about your publishing journey with White Falcon Publishing. Every book journey is a collaborative experience, and feedback always helps us grow. So looking back at your experience with our team, what is that one thing that you truly appreciate, and one area where you feel that we can improve as even further as a publishing house?
Well, I think Navya, it has been a very good journey. I was evaluating multiple publishing houses, but I chose White Falcon Publishing because of the way the whole service is clearly mapped out, the discussions with your engagement teams, and the whole collaboration and the journey which we had, and working with you and your team. It has been a very good journey so far, and I hope I'll come back for my next books to your publishing
Sure,
house.
definitely, sir.
Uh, Good point. One point I think we can improve together is if we can have a more clear view of the timelines of the various tasks so that it gives clarity to the author how much time it will take for various activities. I think rest is fine.
Okay. Thank you for sharing the honest review and thank you for the words of appreciation. And we will definitely work on the area that you have just mentioned. So, yeah, thanks. Okay, sir. So, we are done with the questions. But at last, I would want you to share a final message for your readers.
I think the final message is the book is globally published. So wherever you are in the world, please go out, buy it, read it. It's available in hardcover. It's available in format. And if you have any questions, reach out to my LinkedIn profile. Any thoughts? I would love to hear your feedback and make myself also better where I am, and look forward to connect. I'm based in Copenhagen, Denmark. Look forward to connect if you guys are here. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much for sharing the message, sir. And I want to say thank you to you for joining us today and for sharing the experiences, lessons, and reflections behind Always Becoming. And it has been an inspiring conversation. And I'm sure our viewers have gained valuable insight from your journey of growth, adaptation, and continuous learning. So it is an absolute pleasure speaking with you. And I want to say to all the viewers, if today's discussion resonated with you, I highly recommend reading Always Becoming: A Journey of Growth, Adaptation, and Success. Whether you are a student, a young professional, an entrepreneur, a leader, or someone navigating a period of change, this book offers valuable lessons and practical wisdom drawn from real life experiences. So, the book is available on Amazon, Flipkart, and White Falcon publishing stores. Do pick up a copy, share it with others, and join the conversation about growth. Um, so, yeah, thank you. This is Navya from White Falcon Publishing, and I'll see you in the next author conversation. Thank you again, sir, for taking out your time and for sharing the experiences with us. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Have a nice day.
Thank you.